I'm here, I promise. I'm just scrolling on Instagram with my 10% battery of a phone. Welcome in Cosmo, Thulu, Fern, and Dennis. I forgot to turn my light on. And I just realized right now how dark it was in here.
Oh, man, I'm so excited. I'm a
Me too! We're going back to... Captions aren't on? Captions aren't on? Captions? There we go. Hello, 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 hello. We're out here. My throat. I think I like burned the roof of my mouth yesterday on my dinner. So it's not helping the fact that it hurts to swallow just from being sick. Anyway. I'm feeling the medicine helped. I forgot that was the thing. I forgot about that. Welcome in. I think we all forgot about it. We're back. We're gonna play more Somnium Files. This is part 2. If you missed part 1 and you want to watch it at any time, feel free to watch it here. That link will always be available. You can always just come on my channel and do it, or I probably should link it in the Discord somewhere. I will do that eventually. That's not a bad idea, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Anyway, we're here. Let me open up the game because I just had lo-fi on while I was waiting for ads to be over. I didn't even open up the game. I probably could have and should have done that. Me versus being unprepared for my own stream. Actually, to be fair, I was playing Sims up until like the 5-minute mark before my stream. Like I was legit just playing The Sims. I mean, kind of. Well, I gotta make the screen big again, because it didn't keep my... Wasn't there a way to make this... Wasn't there a way to make this kind of bigger? Or was I playing it like this the entire time? Please indicate your desired settings and submit this form promptly to the appropriate office. I feel like Sleepy gave me a trick. There was like a keyboard shortcut that I didn't remember or write down. I don't want F11 though. F11's for Windows. I want like a video game. Full screen shortcut. Alt-Enter? Hello friends, we meet again. Ooh, Alt-Enter worked. Here we go. We're back. My save is 2 minutes after the autosave, so we will go... I didn't know it autosaved, actually. I forgot it did that. A daughter? Merry-go-round? I love that as a little recap. I won't be reading the dialogue out loud that's not voiced over, by the way, because...
Somewhere around here, right?
My throat is still bothering me.
Yeah, I do.
What do you remember? I went to this amusement park when I was little. I was 4. I remember it so clearly. This is where I saw my mom and dad smile.
I had yesterday's leftovers.
I had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here. Memories of my family are so bright and colorful. But now, this is where Mom...
Oops, sorry. I tried to... Hold on, I was trying to... Hold on. How fast can you type your Twitch link? Nah, again. I'm glad my username is short because holy crap. You haven't had dinner yet.
What do you care? You never cared about me, ever. And
Oh.
I liked it that way. I don't want you getting close to me. You think I like you now because I hugged you after the sink? Did you think, aw, how sweet, she likes me?
Hey, Andrew.
Don't get it twisted. I only hugged you because you were standing right in front of me. Could have been anything. Could have been a pole or a cactus. In fact, I wish it were a cactus. So stop worrying about me, okay?
So she says.
Nothing. Just wondering where this goes.
Yes, there was chicken, rice, and carrot pieces, and celery pieces.
Iba.
And I
what's past
also
here?
had ice cream,
This
so
leads to
I think
the
it's a good
subway.
balance.
A subway?
It has of course closed down. It is no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
Right.
The surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason. As did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki. This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
I had chocolate salsa.
The subway. Iba, does the entire track run underground?
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
At a railroad crossing?
Correct.
Then the tracks must cross a surface street at some point.
Correct.
Iba, do me a favor. Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Searching.
Hey, you've been quiet for a
What
long
is
time. Are you
plotting?
okay?
I'm just thinking.
I've got something. I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night. A black SUV. I ran the plate through the vehicle registration database to find the owner.
Who was it?
Shoko Nadami's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Renju Okiura.
Twisting even.
So let me get this straight. You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
I can't prove it was Renju. There's a chance someone else was driving the car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks.
Right, there was
That
no
explains
street
why there were no
cameras.
cars parked near the scene. Using that subway station, you could take the body right to the merry-go-round without being caught on camera.
Daddy didn't do it.
I am not so certain.
Either way, I have to talk to Renju. And you can help me find him.
I think about a week ago. When I went to hang out at Lemniscate.
Did you notice anything different about him?
Nothing really. He was the same as usual.
And he didn't come to see you in the hospital, did he?
No.
Not even for his own daughter.
That is very unusual.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me again. The person you saw at the merry-go-round.
No. It wasn't Daddy. I know it wasn't.
You're sure?
Well, I don't know. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone who thinks my daddy is a killer.
Look, I don't want to believe it either. I've known him for more than 5 years now. He's like family to me.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does this sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Like, what else can I press over here?
I don't remember. It was a while ago. What about you?
What about me?
You tried calling him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And he didn't pick up?
No.
But it couldn't be him.
Why not?
Daddy couldn't have sent the message. Someone else must have used his phone. And his car. Daddy wasn't driving the car either. Somebody else did it. The killer did it, not Daddy.
Could have been.
The only evidence we have so far leads to one conclusion. The cell phone and the car were both operated by Renju Okiura.
Could have been us. Maybe.
Date, incoming call from the boss.
Connected.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva. Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
I agree. I think he's our #1 suspect.
Ooh.
He's been acting strange since last night. He didn't come see Mizuki in the hospital, won't pick up his phone, and he vanishes after questioning. He doesn't have an alibi for the time of the murder either.
He doesn't?
No, not one we can corroborate.
That's sus.
So Renju was questioned at a local station?
That's right.
Then why didn't you keep him there?
Protocol. Nothing we could do. He wasn't a suspect then, and we had nothing to charge him with. We couldn't hold him. Now, I told you he vanished. Where are you headed?
Renju's house.
Don't bother. I had local cops search the place. They didn't find anything.
Where could he be?
He didn't give us any new information. He didn't have much to say at all, really. Shoko's time of death was estimated to be about 5 p.m. yesterday.
It's crazy that all
Renju
that stuff
claims he
happened
was
in the
alone
span of like
for
24 hours.
But that means no one can back up his story.
It is very dense.
All right, boss. Let me know if you find something.
You too. Keep me in the loop.
Where the hell did Renju go?
Sunpoke?
What?
Sunpoke. Or something.
Oh, Sunfish
True.
Pocket. Renju was telling me about that place. It's a maid cafe that he runs.
I found it. Approximately 6.2 miles north-northeast. In Akihabara.
Yeah, I'm sitting here like maid cafe? That's a cool band name. Sunfish Pocket. Is it like a Hooters?
Can't be.
Oh, no. She's so traumatized. Hold on, I gotta fix my camera because it's being weird and doing that thing again where it tries to autofocus, but it doesn't actually know where I am, and then I'm gonna talk until it goes away so that you can just look at me, and now we're going back to the game. Oops.
Renju.
Why are they gonna do him like that? Holy shit. What if it's the teen pop star girl? Trust no one, truly. What if it's the big titty receptionist? Could be anybody.
You look awful.
Eric.
Have you been sleeping any?
My best friend was murdered, boss. I don't have it in me to sleep right now.
I blame Dio personally.
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give her counseling after she wakes up.
I see.
Her mother and her father. I hope she'll be okay.
Truly, I think she's next, but I don't really know what the murders are about.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better than anyone, but Renju was murdered. No way this was a suicide. And the fact that his left eye was removed tells me that this was the same killer as Shoko.
I have the
serial
signature,
killer.
I guess.
The new Cyclops killer.
What?
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
New?
Yes, several years ago.
Pewter.
There is no point in hiding it from him. He would find out on his own eventually.
Maybe.
It's all over
Is
the
that a
news.
thing? Of course
These
it's a thing. I
murders
don't
have
even know
gone
why I'm
viral,
asking.
so to speak. The killings from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
6 years ago. Is that what you were talking about, boss?
Fine. I suppose you deserve to know. We have a name for it down at HQ. The original Cyclops serial killings. To distinguish it from this new one. It was 6 years ago in October. 4 bodies were found in the mountains of Akikawa Valley.
But the
I
decomposition
think it was
of the
5 years
corpses
ago.
were all at
It's
different
definitely
stages.
before he had his memory
They were each
loss.
killed sometime during May to September of that year.
But they did have 2 things in common. They were all young women. And
Each corpse was missing their right eyeball, pulled out posthumously.
of course not. I still got a mountain of work piled up, answering to the higher-ups, the press. I'm just taking a little breather. A few
Gotta
days
check in
after
on her.
the corpses were discovered, the killer sent a statement to the press. I killed them, and they are now my dear companions. Something like that.
He signed the statement under the name Cyclops, hence the name the Cyclops Killer.
The Cyclops is a mythological race of one-eyed giants. According to Greek myth, they are the children of Uranus, god of the sky, and Gaia, goddess of earth. Cyclopes were known for their outstanding strength and smithing ability.
So the letter to the press wasn't a fake? It was the real killer?
Yes, it had to be.
A picture of one of the victims right after she was killed was sent along with the letter.
Huh. Yeah, of course not.
No, in 6 years we never got a single trace.
So maybe Cyclops is responsible for these murders as well.
No, that's impossible.
Why?
For one, the original Cyclops killer only killed
The
women.
third Pokemon gym.
Renju doesn't fit
No,
that
actually,
profile.
I said that before.
Second,
Pokemon
all of the
French test.
victims had their right eyes removed. but Shoko and Renju...
That's what I said last time. He looks like a
missing
gym
your
leader.
left eye.
The timing of the eye removal is also inconsistent. The original Cyclops killer removed the eyes after the victims were killed. But Shoko and Renju were both still alive.
But even so, you can't say for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing things a little differently now. Or do you have another reason?
I'm sorry, Date, I can't say anymore.
Why not? He is literally
Bullshit,
a
you
detective
can't.
on a case. Good morning,
It's a
Sick.
national secret.
How can it be a national secret?
Date, please, forget about it. I told you already, you don't need to know anything about that case to investigate this one. The criminal
sure you
for this
spin
case
2.0,
and the case
everybody.
6 years ago are not the same.
Iba, bring up all investigation records of the original Cyclops serial killings.
I
But at
already
least
had a
she
look
gets
through
her
the database
own
while you were
storage,
talking.
her own space.
Unfortunately, I found no relevant information. I also did not discover anything of note on the internet. Only amateur, all lacking credibility and evidence.
Damn it.
Renju had his left eyeball removed.
Me after desk scrolling.
Right. Shoko too.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Ha 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 ha.
I'm kidding. Only a joke.
What if he was a
I'm
victim
too
of the...
tired for your jokes right now.
We don't really know why.
You lost your eye 6 years ago, correct?
I was about to say, we don't know
Yes,
anything
but I
about
don't
why
remember anything
he...
from back then.
Okay.
I lost my eye and my memories.
I was transplanted into your empty eye socket a year later. We have been together for more than 5 years.
Two murders, one right after the other. How could I not be?
You're dueling?
Am I not allowed to be here?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
I was here first. I was just talking to the boss about Renju's murder.
Dang.
That's all we have for now.
All right.
Special Agent
girls are
Date,
fighting.
We need you to continue your work.
Right.
But truly, like,
I think I'll head back
we
to where
don't
Renju
know.
was
I don't even
found.
know if he
Some
knows
fish
how he
pocket.
lost his eye.
Date, you're exhausted. Why don't you get some sleep before you continue your investigation?
I'm fine. Let's go, Iba.
Understood.
Okay. Let's go.
Date, the vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No?
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
She
Mizuki!
snuck in
watch
with
out.
this.
Eyes forward, stupid. I ditched the hospital. They're probably freaking out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
No, don't! Nothing will change if I stay at the hospital all day.
You
You're
are
going to
a
investigate, right?
child.
Take me with you, I can help.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. Don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along.
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it. It wasn't locked. I just opened the
You're
door.
pretty much like
Been here for like
next.
10 minutes. Why don't your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
You should be a little more apologetic for someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
True.
He does raise a valid point. If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You two?
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
Oof.
Mizuki's psychological wounds have been healed by the sink.
It's whether we're having.
No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
Odd thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's
Does that mean
mental
she's
prowess?
meant to be like 12?
She is far more developed than her classmates. She is even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
He called her a preteen.
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's no reason to hide it, since she already knows about Abyss. But it's just hard to explain. I won't say anything yet.
Understood. But I am ready to be introduced at any time.
Yeah.
Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal, no need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Date, I think you should go to the hospital.
Hey,
Loser.
about Renju, do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko had a secret?
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
Yeah, I did.
That whole company was a big scam.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
Damn.
Scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to
She
say.
looks like a lamp.
Damn. What a brat.
I'm
Skinny
not
queen.
okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date,
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you? This is why you're single and always will be.
God damn.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
How old are you in
Did I
6th
make
grade?
You mad?
I think she is 11
now
or
I'm stuck
12.
in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an old, creepy pervert. And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you started it.
Stupid old man.
Punk-ass kid.
I mean, she's got a point. Mizuki put that in his place. Wish everyone did. She's so real for that.
Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Oh, I am so sorry. She's the victim's...
Yes. Please let us through.
Nice. Make sure you command spin also, French toast. Whoa! Putting you on the board for sure. Heck yeah! Beer keg. I guess that's what was keeping them down.
each keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled, in approximately 55 pounds each.
Dragon's Palace Pasta, 1800 yen.
It's pretty.
1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average? The corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death. But no traces of that have been found in the area nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
Very complicated killer and the very over-the-top killing
It must
plan.
have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Damn. Well, these were also 150 pounds total-ish. Doing everything else before. Clicking on every single chair.
No,
So
we
considerate.
didn't find anything today.
I don't know.
Iba, can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
This might be a different officer. Oh, wait.
What?
I was asking for your...
My name
It's
is
Kagami.
Kagami.
We're gonna piss him off.
It's Kagami. Kagami. I told you it's Kagami. I told you my name like 5 times.
I, of course, remembered his name.
No, not these past few days.
I thought so.
Kagami for
Once this
president.
is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
I thought I already told you. Sitting around rotting
I
away
just
in the
clicked on
hospital
every
would be
chair.
worse.
Still,
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request from a child.
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away
Damn,
from it.
Iba.
I wanted to confront it. I didn't want...
hey you, what's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop bugging him, it's rude.
Excuse you? My best friend, Kagami and I are having a conversation.
Yeah, don't spoil our fun.
What?
Enjoy a fulfilling chat with Kagami. Thank you for that.
You were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything. How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Mm.
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything. Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as dead. Besides, never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
I don't think this is healthy either. Hey, trident?
Is that a spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No, there are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Box. Iba actually is the real detective, let's be
The
real.
capacity of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Oh shit!
What?
There's something inside. This is the oil drum.
This is the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Correct.
Let's open it.
Watch.
This is...
His watch.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here? Hey, are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If
The
you're
dots,
having a hard
Dante.
time,
The dots.
I'm fine.
Please connect
It's
them.
not like the body is lying here.
The Renju watch Ristu always wore. Are you not gonna show that to anybody? Jellyfish. Probably not a clue. Oh, look at that.
did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, all of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
What about backups?
There are none. Nothing was uploaded to the cloud either.
Nothing special.
What are you staring at?
Ah.
Creeper.
I agree.
No? Nobody has
Are you
anything to
really
say?
Yeah. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
Can we show it to her?
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor
Only once.
At
I'm a
8:55
buffet
p.m.
and I'm tucked in your room.
The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Okay. But you're telling me that the combined weight between the body and all three of these kegs, although I suppose he could have pulled the kegs from the kitchen or somewhere else, probably, which would just mean that it was him, the killer, at 150 pounds-ish, and the Renju was 150 pounds. Deeply suspicious. How do I I'm missing something, obviously. They really want me to click on everything. Yeah.
The autopsy report discovered the presence of benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The dosage found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death. This case bears similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive. The time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of
2
course
hours
already
later.
know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion. along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we have an estimated TOD?
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renju was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body. I think we've checked everything we need to.
Thank
I
you.
agree. We should compile our evidence.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Okay. Who could you possibly want to talk to?
Yeah. Oda is in here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
I don't know,
We'd
dude.
have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemniscate or Matsushita Diner. Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him. Yeah. Daddy owned Lemniscate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
She
I'll
used to
call her.
work here too.
Have any idea where she might be?
I don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
Lemniscate, Matsushita Diner, and Marble. Let's head out.
Okay.
Alright, where to first? Let's go to the diner first, hell. Hold on, I think I need to blow my nose. I'm gonna leave the screen here for a sec. I am not blowing my nose into the microphone. That's gross. The funny thing about it is that our tissues smell like laundry detergent because they're in the same place as the laundry detergent is kept. So I can kind of smell it when I'm able to breathe for like 2 seconds.
Hello, welcome. You're Mizuki, right? Ota's friend?
Yep.
And you...
Oh, this is the place we were at earlier.
I suppose I should introduce myself more formally.
At least something a little more than flashing your badge.
Oh,
My name is Kaname Date.
Mr. Date, what can I help?
I do not want to say she's looking gorgeous today.
I wonder where he got off to. But he'll come back soon. He always does. Runs off, then comes back.
I'm beginning to have doubts about the management of this establishment.
I as well.
She is the best style of anime.
He went out early this morning. I don't know where.
I see. Sorry to be a bother, but when Ota comes back, can you tell him to contact me?
Oh, well, sure.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay, got it.
Date, let's go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's...
Okay, good. We got straight to the point.
Yeah, I am friends with Oda. I've been here a few times.
Okay, wait, Lemnis Gate? We go to Lemnis Gate?
Oh, what? Hey there, handsome.
Oh my god.
Excuse me?
I cannot even right now. Hold on, give me just one sec. Mizuki, do you know this guy?
Yeah?
It's Titty,
Can you
Big Titty
introduce
Receptionist.
me, please?
She is surprisingly unprofessional for a receptionist.
Come on, it's just not so bad.
This is why I don't tell anyone I
Could you
play these
contain yourself
games.
for 5 minutes, Date?
No. I will click on her tits.
Yeah, totally. You never think about, like, my boss getting murdered, you know? Like, what are even the chances? That's like the odds of hitting the lotto.
I promise it's
But
good.
it was kind of lucky, in a weird way. Some of my old friends hit me up asking about it, you know? Feels like we're old alumni or something.
She certainly found the bright side of this situation.
Iris? You mean Asit? She's recording a podcast in the underground studio.
Oh, that's why she didn't pick up the phone.
If you need her right away, I can try contacting her.
What's her legal
No,
name?
it's fine.
Receptionist.
This can
Dude,
wait
his
until she's
legal
done.
name is Date.
For sure.
What?
For sure? As in, I got you?
I don't believe I've ever heard that sequence of sounds spoken out loud before.
You never heard for sure?
No, haven't heard anything about that yet. The VP might take over, we might get absorbed by another
Really set her up for a
office.
career?
Just when I got a job, too. Man. So, anyway, tell me, Date, what kind of girls do you like? Because I'm the committed type, you know? Would you consider me a candidate? Hmm?
She
Well,
is so fetch.
We could go out sometime.
Wow, dude.
You disgust me.
Oh, my apologies.
I mean, if he's
Never
got
mind.
IBET all time, is he really gonna be able to... Is he really gonna be able to, like, have a girlfriend ever?
Ota? Nah, haven't seen him today. How is he?
The receptionist knows Ota too?
Maybe.
Ota happens to be the kind of otaku who actually has
Like,
social
how is he
skills.
gonna have sex with
Those are
IBET?
the ones you have to watch out
With
for.
IBET in his eyeball.
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, could you give me a call if Ota shows up? I have my number here.
Do you really want an AI in your face 24/7? Hey, Windu.
Yeah, I got his number. I got...
Let us pray that the privilege will not be abused.
Ah!
Mizuki, let's go. Staying here would be a waste.
Yeah. Where should we go next?
Well, only one place left to go.
Is this it?
Yeah,
You know about this place?
yeah.
I
This
don't
is where I
know.
met Renshu for the first time.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is special. You can find all sorts of shady characters here. It's the best place for gathering information about a case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut up.
Huh?
Let's head inside.
Oh.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people come here anymore. Mama should be here soon, though.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I guess.
In other news, at 6:10 p.m. yesterday, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo. A traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Petrium! Petrium, you want to see what? Look. I was waiting for you to come in earlier. It is now my pencil cup on my desk and holds all my important stuff and things. Also, oh my god, quote 42. Also, one more thing. I turned the mug into a fake plant holder. This is definitely a fake plant. I want to fill up the mug more so it like sits a little bit higher up instead of being all the way inside, and probably fill it so you can't see the fake pot anymore. But I wanted to not use it as a mug because it's too pretty, so I didn't want to ruin it. Okay, yeah, I will. If you send me a DM and I'll take a picture later of them both. Because I took a picture of them empty, but not what I decided to do with them. And now it lives on the windowsill in my dining room because, yeah, that is honestly quote 42. Life, pursuit of happiness. I keep clicking this and it keeps bringing up the controls.
Man, I could use a drink.
No, you're driving.
Can't you just drive?
Indeed I can, but I refuse.
Why?
Nothing good comes of you being drunk.
Damn. Slippers and tomato soup.
No. And what do you mean by that?
Nothing. Just let me know when you're tired. You can go home anytime you want.
You aren't really worried about me, you just think I'm annoying, right? Don't beat around the bush, just say it. But you know what? It wouldn't matter anyway because I'm not going home. Hey Date, what did you and Daddy used to talk about when you were here?
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually drinking pretty hard.
She's like almost a little too feisty.
I have everything recorded. In fact, the conversation about you taking care of Mizuki took place here, at Marble.
Really?
The topic was brought up several times afterward, but the first time was here. 4 years ago, after drinking enough liquid courage, Renju asked you to take care of Mizuki. At the time, Renju was recently divorced, buried in work at Lemniscate, and mentally unstable. It was a display of excellent judgment. It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
You think so? Sometimes, I don't think it was the right move.
You should have more confidence. I guarantee you that it was the best decision.
Let's hope so.
It's okay.
Is it?
Yup.
Do you have a lot of friends?
Yeah. But I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
I don't know if they're too immature. You're just very mature for your age.
You think so? The kids at school are so stupid. They gossip about who had their first kiss for days. I don't see why that's anyone's business.
These grade schoolers move fast.
Nah, not really. It's pretty normal nowadays.
You haven't kissed anyone yet, have you?
No, I'm not interested in that.
Oh, thank God.
Did what?
Sat at a table together like this. We haven't eaten dinner together in a while. After I finish working on this case, we should do it again.
Why? Because of what happened to my mom and daddy? I don't need that.
Date, this is where you need to take a stronger role as her guardian. Data suggests that children who eat alone are prone to mental imbalances and poor physical condition.
The woman, she's 12. She's 12.
Sufficient nutritional. However, you need to make sure that Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
He is her guardian.
Date, what was that weird show you used to watch? The one with the girls running in slow motion. What was so good about it?
Everything.
Baywatch. Mizuki might damn well be my favorite character in the game. She's... I'm not gonna say she's my favorite character. Yeah, they're at the bar. Hi, Frankie.
I don't want to get drunk. I just want to be sobriety impaired.
Mood.
Allow me to ruin your stupid joke before you say it.
It's not stupid.
9. 9 bottles. There are 9 bottles on the counter. We're so bored we're counting them? There's 18. That's how many there are. Let's count carefully. 18. The most watched show. Feels like this Vanilla Ice thing where nobody admits to listening to them, but tons of people must have bought the record. Was that a 999 reference?
I told you I don't want to.
Why not?
Because... I don't like how you hold chopsticks. It makes me sick.
Really?
Yeah.
People have always told me that I have good technique.
It's disgusting.
At least you're eating.
Too clean.
Too clean.
Besides, there's no point in eating together.
Why is that?
Because you don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have to be quiet.
It's fine, I don't like hearing you talk either.
I believe she has entered her teenage rebellion phase a year early.
This is gonna be rough.
Date, honey. Long time no see.
Oh?
Hey, Mama, how have you been?
Oh, tired and sore, but not in a fun way.
Watch the innuendo in front of the kid.
Oh, who is this?
Renju's daughter.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, it must have been hard.
Oh my god.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little girl like this? Oh.
Hey, Mama. I wanted to ask you some questions about Renju.
Oh. I guess crying isn't gonna solve the thing, is it? Go ahead, ask away. I'll help any way I can. Not bad.
Hey, that's good. I want you to keep this place open as long as you can. It makes me feel sad and old when a place I used to visit closes down.
Well, then you should visit more often. I could hook you up, in more ways than one.
Just the one way is fine, thanks. Have you heard any rumors about Renju? Anything about grudges, disputes?
Is it okay to talk in front of Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
If you say so. Apparently, Ren had some connections with the Kumakura gang.
A gang?
Yeah, real rough customers. This is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki, that company Shoko was running, were they also tied to the Kumakuras?
I don't know.
The pieces are
seen him
piecing.
For a while. I thought I was going to shrivel up and die of boredom without you boys around.
Shrivel up. You look like a purple water balloon.
That's...
I'll pass, thanks.
Oh, I didn't even read what she said. Oops.
Yeah, I mean, at some fish pocket they served alcohol, but I've never been to a bar like this.
Well, I would hope not. You're in elementary school.
Well, Daddy invited me along sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Good call.
I was planning on going one day, when I was old enough to drink. I wanted to go to a bar with Daddy.
Aw.
I I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
No one special. I'm just a facilitator.
Facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh, okay.
Mama's like, an informant.
That's right.
A moment is
And I
what
won't
others
charge
aren't.
you this time. Just promise to get the bastards who did this to Ren for me.
Right.
I promise.
Not really.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite.
Waiting for
I'm
that.
only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
That's
So
a
what's a
pretty wide
facilitator?
range.
Welcome in, urban legend.
Gotta widen my net for a catch
An
like you,
informant.
Date, honey.
I wouldn't dress that fancy if I know her. It's just like a. It's
Think
just
I'll
like
ignore
a.
that one.
It's
I
like
think
a
I'll ignore it
a
as
coat,
well.
but not. I can't think of what it's called.
Well,
I mean,
there
she's an
was the
icon.
watch incident.
Like scarf sleeve. Yeah.
I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life.
The one that we
Whatever.
found.
He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Was it this watch?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you... Was it at the scene? Ren was given that watch by his lover. It was an anniversary gift.
Lover.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot Mizuki was here.
No, it's fine.
But of course, it wasn't an affair. This was all after he was divorced.
Daddy had a new lover.
Nice job, Dennis. Yeah, I remember that. He was really pissed at Dante.
You remember where it is.
Yeah, outside, right?
I was shoving toast
This
in my
is a small
face.
establishment that does not have its own restrooms.
Wait, you're leaving?
Oh, scared of me, huh?
Aw.
No, it's just...
Mama, keep an eye on her.
Sure thing. Don't have too much fun in there.
Mizuki's going through so much.
Iba, get boss on the line.
Got it.
Hey, boss.
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
Oh!
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah, she snuck out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Counting on you, boss.
Had one too
Are
many.
you going to leave Mizuki here?
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Well, someone's gonna pick her up, and Big Mom's got her own watch.
Who's this asshole?
I mean,
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
All right.
like nothing
Bye then.
matters.
Hey, Date!
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
Old man.
You bastard!
Cartoon ass birds.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Thanks for the heads up, boss. I'll see you
wanna
there.
Explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
Okay.
We should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
That's what I'm saying.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you.
Hey,
What do you know about the new Cyclops serial killings?
Moma, my beloved. The
Shoko
based
Nadami
god
and Renju
himself.
Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw it on the news. but we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did, we wouldn't spill to no cops. Don't know nothing about her. I know
Giovanni
her face
of
and her
Team
name.
Rocket.
It was on the news.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme, and I have it on good authority that a certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing about that, cop.
I mean, why would he tell the cop anyway?
I told you, I got nothing to say. You deaf or something? What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole! You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research.
Why do you keep saying Detective James Carter? Is it a reference for something? Because I don't know what it means.
From the roof of a building.
Oh.
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
Oh shit.
6 years ago.
Date, a minute please.
What is it?
Do you see the sofa in the reception area? There is an ashtray on top of the coffee table.
What about it?
It is peculiar. Thermal imaging reveals that they are both warm.
The sofa and ashtray.
Red Bear.
Part of the cushion is still red.
Ah.
Just as I thought.
Can we do it again? Thanks, Little Catrium. Enjoy. Is in prison and has got to get out. Oh God.
Hey, Aiba. Can you turn off the thermal vision?
Sure.
I mean, so I have heated seats in my cars, and this is the first time.
The cigarette brand is Klein.
This is the first time I've ever had them, and mine turn on really quickly, and you can like change the depth of the heat. Like it can be on low, or like it's like a slider, and that's really good. I don't like the heated seats where it's just like hi, and it's like really, really.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
That kind of knives nicely at night. Okay. Like, did someone spill soup here? Yeah, sometimes they're a little too warm and you don't have much control. Mine are, you can control them pretty well.
I got nothing to say to you.
I mean, wouldn't that just imply that he was sitting here? Or was he not sitting there when we came in the room?
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today, although you are an uninvited guest.
Don't lie now. Someone was sitting on the sofa and smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just do.
Oh, right. I remember now. Just a bit ago, one of our guys was on the sofa.
Uh-huh.
Are you talking about these guys right here?
Yeah.
Not possible. When I came in...
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home.
Oh, he was at the desk.
Neither of them was on the sofa. And neither of them was smoking.
They left.
Who left?
An insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
I don't think so.
Great detective, everyone.
I didn't pass by anyone on my way here. And I happen to know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means, whoever it is, they're still in this office somewhere. Let me check the back.
Why you want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm telling you, you're the only one here.
Oh, then you won't mind me checking.
Just get out of here, cop.
Actually, yeah,
There
worst
must be
suitcase
someone
ever.
they don't want us to see. Somewhere behind that wall.
It's kind of frightening seeing all these lanterns lined up. Scary lanterns.
You don't have to repeat it.
A bronze dragon?
A bronze dragon holding a golden ball.
Golden ball, huh?
Can I click on the golden ball? Good thing we have X-ray. I couldn't figure out what I thought he meant this wall.
Just as I thought.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
My evolver can shoot right through this wall. I should shoot him.
Wait! Is he not getting enough?
What?
Never mind. The person behind the wall is unarmed.
Violence is always
I
the
cannot
answer.
approve the use of evolver in this situation.
Damn it.
Evolver. Think fast.
Date, a porno mag at your feet.
Oh.
What?
Oh, I have to actually press it?
Hey,
Can this person be
did
a
you
really
just
cool
shoot
anime
at
player
me?
or something? Because I found it to be really tonally whiplash. No, it feels like it's supposed to be a really cool anime part. I mean, they're the Yakuza. Like, of course they have weapons and shit. Oh, they're gonna shoot Rohan. This is also the first time something really violent actually happens in the game that we can see.
Date, load evolver with explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold ball on the right.
The what? Oh, that. Why?
Just do.
Dude, just trust her. Oh my god. Okay, this is cool anime scene. Am I not clicking it? Why is it not clicking? Oh my god. How did that have enough pressure to knock them over? Yosemite Sam? Yeah, maybe.
Iba, you saved me.
The secret
Everything
life.
happened as I simulated it.
Secret lives of Yakuza wives.
So, where's this porno mag?
You
Asshole.
idiot. There is no adult magazine. However, I know that your reaction time is
Buttons
up
on
to
my keyboard that have
3.6
never been
times
touched in their
faster
life.
when you are excited. I simply took advantage of that behavior.
What the hell? You're a grown man. Aren't you too old to be playing with toys? Shit.
Hello, Lucas.
Hey, coward. I see you. Show your face.
Oh my god. At the stage of my cold where my nose is just dripping.
I know you.
Oma plays with toys. He dolly. He dollies. A little. I think you also have a cold. 'Tis the season. That's how mine started. I don't really drink tea.
That's...
Sejima, so, Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
I went to work.
Get in the
then
drinking
went
tea.
home.
So, you have no alibi?
No, I always have my bodyguards near me. If you want to, you can ask them.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
No
There
shit.
is a possibility that they would lie to protect Mr. Sajima.
I agree. I can't trust that.
I've had a relationship with the Kumakuras since back when Rohan was running things. I had business nearby, so I stopped here for a visit. Whatever conspiracy theory you're imagining in your head, you can forget it. This is strictly business.
With the Yakuza?
Strictly business? A congressman meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true. I imagine my public image will be dragged through the mud. But we haven't done... If you want to accuse me of such wrongdoing, then by all means. I just happen to think such gossip is better suited for tabloids.
I sure hope we don't meet any more new characters.
The president of Lemniscate? We aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
What work were you doing to meet up with the head of an entertainment company?
It was just some party hosted by some company or other. It's not unusual. Events with those uptight stuffed shirts can be rather dull. So they have some young women from an entertainment office attend.
New
Anyway,
character
we only
death
saw each
ratio is
other a few
surprisingly
times.
high so
I don't
far.
even remember what we spoke about.
So true. Ew, look at his fuck ass face.
Well, I guess there's no point hiding it now.
Ooh.
I lied earlier when I said I didn't know her.
I thought so. You and the Kumakuras were a part of the fraud scheme Shoko was organizing.
Yep. Whenever any wise-ass investors gave her trouble, we handled it.
Exactly as I suspected. Shoko
I saying
was
for a
affiliated
friend.
with the
I guess he
Kumakuras.
is shorter and that's why he looks like that. He is just, this motherfucker is like really tall. Like this is a taller perspective than I would be standing at. I would be down here probably. You like shorter
I've been looking
better?
after that guy since high school.
I'm particularly short, so if someone's shorter than me,
work.
that might be a problem for me.
Now,
I'm
it's
okay with
kinda
like
the
my
opposite,
height
you
or
know?
like a few inches taller, which is
getting work
technically
from him.
short for a guy.
We
But
were. Now that he's dead, though.
What work did he have you do?
The usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way.
Probably.
He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
I heard that the former head of the Kumakuras committed suicide last year.
Yeah. What's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
Rohan was my older brother.
oh,
He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years ago, he got sick in the head. He got sent to a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. That's all I'm gonna say. You want to know more? Hire a private eye.
he's got a private eye. Back when we had a tall, respectably heightened Yakuza leader.
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance.
I'm so sorry for constantly
We were
wiping
all
my
at the
nose on
tournament
stream.
those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including...
What does a guy like the chairman need this for? He probably just uses it for porn.
Not every man in the world is like you, Date.
The victim prior to Renju? I believe Moma introduced...
Introduced?
We were just having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
They're trying to give me the runaround.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add. Even if they are involved, they will not volunteer any more information. We need solid evidence to move forward with the investigation.
So true.
You're right.
Date, a call from Lemniscate.
Huh?
Connected.
Date, it's me.
Oh my god, girly pop.
You remember, like, how you said to call you if Ota came? Well, he's here now, so I guess I'm calling you.
Baby girl,
Got
big titty
it.
baby
I'm on
girl.
my way.
Where you going?
That's none of your concern. Moma, Congressman Sejima, I think I'm gonna
He doesn't
call
have
it
a
day.
cell phone.
I'll come back soon. We'll swap drinking stories.
You serious?
Let's go, Iva.
Roger.
Roger. Back to Lemniscate we go. Page me. She is a pager. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Bro, is Kim possible?
This is all really suspicious.
What is?
Congressman Sejima and the Kumakuras, there's definitely something going on there.
I agree, but I am not sure it is linked to the new Cyclops serial killings. We need to do further investigation.
Oh, hi, Queen.
Ah! Impossible. How did a jellyfish get in here?
It's always been a lack of traffic.
You utter idiot. It's me.
Renju?
Do I look like Renju?
Mizuki?
It's me.
Boss?
Date, seriously.
Then, are you Mom?
Idiot. They must have increased your dosage too much.
My dosage? Anyway.
She keeps
you're
saying
Iva,
that.
right? Why are you here? Looking like that?
He definitely
I
does
just
have
thought I
brain
would project
damage.
myself. You seem lonely.
Does he not remember
How are
her?
you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your
Are we
left eye
having this
processes with
scene
augmented reality.
again?
You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
We've literally
Come to
already
think of
had
it,
this
You
conversation.
look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
No, I hate
this?
that.
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
We've already had this
You could do that
conversation.
and change it.
I will not.
Why not?
Because I won't. I looked into that. Unfortunately, I did not find anything in our database that could connect the two.
I see.
However, I did discover some rumors on the internet. Most of them come across as gossip or conspiracy theories. But would you like to hear them regardless?
Please.
Mr. Sejima currently resides in Azabu. He lives in a mansion, a restored samurai castle.
Holy shit.
But 20 years ago, So Sejima lived elsewhere, in the Kawasaki district to be exact. He lived there until he was 40 years old. The Sejima family owned a vast amount of real estate in the district. Adjusting for inflation, the land was valued above 30 billion yen.
Wow.
The Sejima family sold off its holdings. 6 months later, the incident occurred.
The explosion at the chemical plant.
This caused Kawasaki to become a restricted area. And of course, land prices fell drastically to less than 1/30th their original value. What are your thoughts?
The timing is certainly suspicious. To sell that amount of land just 6 months before it happened.
There is another interesting fact. After the accident, So Sejima purchased all of the land back for just 1 billion yen.
So he's got 29 billion yen in his pocket and 1 billion yen of land.
Correct.
Thanks for the translation.
Despite the horrific accident, the Sejima family is no worse off.
True. But I don't see the point of it.
I figured
It's
it
not
was
like you
like
got
a
anything out
lot.
of it.
Like an unrealistic
That would be
amount.
true, but there is
Well,
more to this
it's
story.
realistic, but
There is another
Not for
important
me.
fact. After the land prices in the Kawasaki region crashed,
a bajillion.
Oh, we will have to continue this conversation later. I am receiving a call from headquarters.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
I haven't. Do you want my live reaction on stream?
From a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call.
It is hands-free.
Give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
Hey, yo.
And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is.
Uh-huh.
I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive.
How does he know that?
Will be
I guess the
more
news.
Bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
Thanks for logging in.
This has to be a prank.
That's what I thought too.
With all the caveats you already gave me.
We got the
I'm not gonna like open it on stream, but I will like open it and just look at it myself.
In other words.
You're saying he predicted the second crime?
Yeah, I think he did. That's why I thought I should contact you.
Good idea.
Good luck.
Do you think there's anything to this?
I don't know.
I was waiting for like a good time to pause. My phone is also died. Okay, we're gonna pause right here really quick and look at this Tumblr post. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, why? It's from a what did you say it was? A detective movie from the 60s? Wait, unrelated. Unrelated. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love him so much. I love him so much. You're so right about people are gonna have to get cool with things real quick. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I had this exact I like looked at and was like, huh? Oh, this one's I gotta save this one. I don't know if I care for the ears, but the rest of it is perfect.
I'm crying.
Yeah. I'm glad that's in our messages forever. I'm so glad that's in our DMs forever.
Oh, Date.
You look like you have a lot on your mind.
Crazy forever.
Yeah. I just found out online. The corpse at Bloom Park. That was Renju's ex-wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So that was Mizuki's mom. Mizuki saw her own mom. And I just left her.
Aw. I'm also crying. Oh, I gotta go look at that later.
But I didn't know.
Oh my god.
I knew her as Shoko Nadami. Her last name is different.
Oh my
I didn't know
god.
that was Mizuki's mother. I
I'm
want
gonna
to
be thinking about that
apologize
all
to her.
night.
I need to tell her that I'm sorry.
Well, she's at the hospital if you want to go see her. Probably, hopefully. Hello, big titty receptionist. You're cute.
You get asked out a lot, don't you? I don't know
Yeah,
why you're
he
sitting
does.
here behind a desk. You should be an idol.
Oh, thank you. But despite my looks, I am a bit too old to be an idol. I couldn't get into it now.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I turned 36 this year.
Oh my god. I also really like her hair.
You're kidding.
can we fully ask her out here?
Oh, that's awfully aggressive.
You're gonna say no?
Type, aren't you? I kind of like that.
I like her hair.
And I kind of like you.
Oh, but there is one little thing you should know about me. I'm a reptilian.
A what?
Is that going to be a problem?
A what?
What's a reptilian?
A reptilian humanoid alien. They are said to be shapeshifters that take on human form.
What?
Yeah, that is definitely going to be a problem.
Aw, too bad.
What? I'm just gonna throw that in there? Literally, what?
I don't know anything. I've only seen Renju a couple of times.
I didn't think it was possible to be this bad at lying.
Though it is plainly obvious, I did a thermal check on Ota's body. This is his current body temperature.
That's what I thought. Have you forgotten, Ota? You're my thrall. You don't want me to tell Iris your secret, do you?
Huh?
Wait, it's no big deal. I just...
You better start talking.
Okay.
He even has like the actions of like a Pokemon trainer.
Last night, I was walking over to Sunfish Pocket, and I saw Renju come out of the building.
Was he alone? Someone was with him. A man. No. A woman.
You
Okay,
Twitter
look.
accounts so we can block them.
I can tell
I
you're
forgot it
trying
was
to
called
protect
that.
her, but you have to help me out here. Was it Iris?
No, it definitely for sure wasn't Tessa.
Got it. So Renju was with
Oh
Iris.
my god, they were having an affair. Well, like, they were together. She
Okay,
is...
Fine. There's no point in hiding it, I guess. You're right. Renju came out of the building with Tessa. Tessa has nothing to do with this.
She's definitely the killer.
She wouldn't hurt a fly.
Nope, I think she's the
an
killer.
idol.
I think
Those
she's the
don't kill
killer.
people.
That's not
You
true.
need to stop putting her on a pedestal.
Tessa is a savior to me. The Tessa I know wouldn't hurt anyone.
Well, you don't know Tessa. There was a corporate account on Twitter that was Oda, and it was so funny.
The first time I met her, I had a big case of writer's block. And I saw all this awful negativity online, and I lost sight of what I really wanted to write. It was the lowest point of my life.
You hear that, Catcher?
He is talking like a professional, though he hasn't published anything.
Yeah.
Then, by pure chance,
Although you're
I
way
found
better
a
than him.
video
Don't
of
listen to
Tessa
that.
singing
Don't
and
listen.
dancing.
Don't take that comment seriously.
It made me realize something important. You don't have to care what people think, you know? If you do your best at what you believe in, your message will get through to people. That attitude is something all great creators need to have. After that, I became a huge ACET fan and got over my writer's block. And I know I'm not the only one Tessa has inspired. A lot of otaku like me say that Tessa is their savior. She cheers them up when they're down. So there's no way Tessa can be involved in murder. Absolutely impossible.
Uh-huh. Maybe Tessa's next.
But do you suspect her?
Instead of talking about how superb all the girls look in their bikinis, talking about shirtless Nikito. Huh, that's the world we live in?
I need to hear her side of the story. If I do, I might find out she's totally innocent. If you truly believe that she didn't do it, you should tell me everything you know.
But
do it for Iris.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pause and blow my nose again. Go to Memento. You get to stare at this dude while I do that. Like, because of all my other sinus problems, it hurts so bad to blow my nose, and not just because I'm sick, like because I legit have a fucked up fucking septum. Nice job. He wasn't actually on screen because I don't have him set up for that screen, but it's okay. Invisible turkey. But it's okay, because you got him.
6:15, I guess.
Where did they go?
I didn't see. They got into Renju's car and drove off.
And what did you do?
I went inside Sunfish Pocket, but I saw a sign that said the entire club was reserved. I figured I would just go home.
What happened?
Oh.
Date.
Iris, there's something I need to ask you. Come with me.
They made him way taller in the game. Well, he has to be visible to Date's tall ass eye. Maybe.
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Well...
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation. What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Liar.
Yes.
Iva, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8
She
PM
said that a
last
little
night.
too fast, though, for my
Iris'
liking.
story is true. She couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility.
I mean...
Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean...
Cool as a cucumber.
I'll ask again. You are sure you were at home around 8 PM yesterday?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about your alibi?
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
The Yakuza!
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High.
Hmm.
We've known each other for 20 years now.
What if she's on the list of the golf retreat people?
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious. What was Hitomi doing last night? Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6:15 PM, you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes. Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket, ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her call history. At 4:58 p.m., there is a record of a call to Iris from Renju's phone.
That's the sweater of a murderer. Those are the cat ears of a murderer.
I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
Watch your back.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
What were you doing with Renju?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MC
She's
before.
a DJ. You did not
especially
just
with
say
important
DJ.
people being there.
I've never heard that before.
This is the camera used to record the interrogation. Images captured by this camera are sent to the database in real time. It is later saved permanently on our servers. You can remotely control it as well.
Oh, I can? I've never heard that. They're just all called DJs. Because the J is short for disc jockey. Like it's short for disc jockey. Like it's an abbreviation. You wouldn't like like DJ.
When did you find out Renju was killed?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Aiba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized.
Isn't about politics or I don't know. What do you think her podcast is about?
Exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
Speed. Sponsored by the
Am I
Minecraft
suspect?
Minecraft.
It's not like
Minecraft. That's
It's
true.
fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday, but how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
That is true.
She's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see.
No, see, this is the clue that makes me.
Renju's corpse was discovered at the maid cafe Sunfish Pocket, hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire. He was found over the counter. The wire was attached on both ends. One end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The other end was attached to beer kegs found on the floor. The kegs hold approximately 20 liters of liquid. They weigh approximately 55 pounds.
I don't think
each.
she's that strong. Although we should show the elevator
Iris
record.
could have choked Renju to death. If you are searching for proof of this, you will not find it here.
Oh. I can just click on all of them. This?
A heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled him.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the rest of it is impossible.
The rest of it?
Like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
Seemed like it was like a pulley
Ingenuity?
system. I'm thinking it was more like a pulley system. Like she hooked him by the
First,
mouth.
Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam and connected to the hook in his jaw. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done that?
I'm sure it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't impossible.
However, improbable could be the
Get on
truth.
top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then, what do you think happens if you kick the kegs off the counter?
The 3 kegs weighed 165 pounds altogether. Renju weighs 5 pounds less. I guess that would make it possible.
How'd she carve his eye out?
But there is one more thing.
The watch.
What?
Considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed elsewhere and brought to where we found him. If Iris is the culprit, how did she move the body?
Hey!
I know. You're going to say you couldn't have moved a 160-pound body.
Unfortunately for her, she could have.
Oh. The might of physics.
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite
Seems
wine.
like she killed him at
This was
her
discovered
house
inside an empty
or
oil drum
wherever
in
he
Sunfish
took
pocket.
her.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you please report things like that according to protocol?
And then
What are
she
you trying to
rolled him
say?
back there in the oil drum.
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard to move a body if it were in a cylinder. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's body was moved inside the drum, which is how the watch came off. But the
Hold him
suspect
like
didn't
damn
notice it.
Donkey Kong.
I'm not saying anything for sure. Just pointing out that it's possible.
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
You could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Yeah.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be quiet.
Who are you talking to?
He needs to answer in his head more than he answers out loud.
Anyway, Iris, you weigh about 105 pounds, right?
Where is this coming from?
If only you weighed more. Or less.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
The weight of the elevator.
Why do you say that?
Cancel the
Iris,
warrant on
On which
Mama?
floor is Sunfish Pocket located?
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked the elevator records. Before the corpse was discovered, the elevator only stopped at the second floor once, at 8:55 p.m. And we discovered that the total cargo weight on the elevator was about 310 pounds. Renju weighed 160. The oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh
Circling
105
of the room
pounds.
is really funny.
Or someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs to throw us off the trail. However,
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall. There are several cameras in this room. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling, and 1 camera on a tripod. I hacked each to gain access to their recordings. Look at this.
She's fidgeting around. Is she doing something under the desk?
That's what it looks like. But we need to confirm something before we confront her. We need to know that she is in fact doing something under the desk.
Without turning around?
Yes.
How would I do that?
Isn't there another camera? I'm sitting here squinting my screen like she's texting.
Ah, shit. Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing? Hey, answer me, Iris.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
I don't think she's the killer, actually.
Sync with her.
I actually don't think she's the killer.
Medication is working perfectly.
But I do think she will lead us in the right direction.
How about it, Date? Think you can do it?
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes.
All right.
So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
Maybe Oda, the Pokemon trainer, who's a terrible liar. Jimmy Neutron animation.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Okay.
Somnium scan, activate.
Oh, thanks, Queen. They put little jars on the shelves to make it not look so empty. Setting the scene. You may be able to find the truth. Look at the blood. Watch the murder.
A CRT TV.
Picture on the face?
Stop!
What is this video?
It showed you?
It is difficult to believe, but these are the faces of the victims of the original Cyclops killer.
What? What is going on here? Iris, what are you hiding?
We should continue. There are more objects to inspect now.
Fussy Iris. No! Strangle it. I don't want to do that. Do I have to do that? Can I come over here and look in the mirror?
A full body mirror.
Oh my god, they're all negative timies.
A torso with a head.
If it has a head, is it still called a torso?
What would you...
The purple one's next to the choices, so you would. I wish I would have saw that message before I decided. Oil drum.
My consciousness is being affected.
While I was unconscious, the room changed.
I'm tired of this. But we have no choice but to investigate.
Beat it to death?
4 minutes.
I mean, I'm meant to just do what it says, right? Am I meant to also, like, explore around?
A drug bottle that holds some kind of liquid.
Oh, this is... Is this... time to 30?
Do not pressure me, Date.
Pressure you?
Into drinking alcohol.
Is it alcohol?
No worries, what are you playing?
Unknown.
This is for an investigation. I'm ordering you to drink it.
You are exploiting your position of power. I will set up a labor union.
An AI labor union? Sounds dystopian.
I won't drink
Ooh,
it.
nice. Are you enjoying it so
Fine.
far? Okay, but we got a positive timey.
An operating team.
Sleep. Ooh, we could do set time to 20.
How does it feel?
You could use it next time.
Am I
Started
going
when
to
it
be
came out
killed?
early access and then
Modified?
stops you and restarted your...
I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a spider?
That's
Or
not
they
what I'm
strange off
talking
the blood on
about.
that Minecraft Chambers keyboard.
3 minutes, Date.
Okay, what am I actually meant to do? Beat it to death?
A full body mirror. Are you sure I can break this mirror?
No.
No, I don't think you have the strength to break it.
Then why did you ask me to, pervert?
Just punch it, and I'm not a pervert.
Well, you are, but that's not...
You see? It won't break.
What was the point of that?
It said beat it to death, but I don't understand what it wants me to beat to death. I can't react with this.
An old television.
I got a map? Oh. Gun? Here? I passed it. I do not see anything to interact with that's supposedly a gun. Oh my god.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Weekly Shonen?
Don't say it.
Thanks, Shonen Jump.
I did the best I could. I am not a cyborg, and thus I cannot reach that height.
Nobody's blaming you.
She really said Shonen Jump.
A revolver.
Might as well use these.
It is a pistol.
Weekly Shonen
It
copyright
appears to be fixed
parody
with a
law.
vice.
Why would this be here?
What's this? The trigger. There is a stick in the hole of the trigger guard.
That's suspicious.
Can you... Is there anything else you can do with this?
A revolver.
No.
A drug bottle that holds...
I don't really want to smell it either.
A syrupy smell, like sweet almonds.
Syrup? You think they were baking a cake or something?
If it isn't syrup, it's nitroglycerin.
Why is that here?
Nitroglycerin reacts violently upon light impact. It needs to be mixed to lower its sensitivity.
Mixed with what?
Acetone.
Acetone?
It is best that we do not disturb this for now.
We almost made her drink it.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
I really am lost. I guess I can go back over to the TV, but... I know, I wanted to do them without restarting any of them.
An old...
I will? Somebody behind them. They get harder.
That video showed the face of a victim of the original Cyclops killer. It
The girl
appeared to be
behind
the
you.
second victim.
What is going on? Iris has something to do with the first Cyclops case?
Unknown. I do not have enough information.
Guess that means we have to investigate more.
Indeed. The oil drum, shelf, and another torso have been added.
Let's go.
Mama! Ooh. I guess the good thing about restarting it is that it's the same every time, so...
Only a shelf.
Pull or push?
That shelf sticking out. It seems odd.
I mean, I'm glad they don't punish me. Uh-oh. The hell is that?
What happened?
A metal ball must have fallen off the shelf.
Coconut.
Why would anyone put that there? An iron ball. It looks quite heavy.
Balance on.
Where should I throw it?
Throw it that way.
Understood. It is unexpectedly light. All right. Yeah!
ball hit me in the head.
Huh.
Now, a TV and an old book have
The
appeared.
TV has been
I
there.
hope this is the last time.
Okay, we're almost done though. Shoot to death. Gun.
A revolver.
We can't reach it right now though. What was added? Map. We're not reference book. Gas container all the way at the front of the room. Okay, we're close to the book, so let's do that.
It is a thick book.
We're up just the right time because I know how to use this website, but my mom doesn't. That's funny.
It has not been well preserved. Most of the ink has faded.
Can you tell what kind of book it is?
It is probably a book on... insects! It's a book on insects!
Don't get excited. I know how you love bugs. Does this book belong to Iris?
I didn't know she liked insects, and to read the book so often that it wears out.
Well, we can't prove it's Iris's.
True. We cannot conclude anything.
This bitch loves bugs.
You have 1 minute left.
Great.
A common gas canister.
If you can't, then...
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
We throw it?
Common...
What can we throw at the gun? I'm glad AI Somnium Files came up before the words. I know, but what can I throw is the question.
A drug bottle that...
I'm not gonna make it.
An illustrated...
Oh!
Fly away now! It disappeared!
Maybe it wasn't that special.
Okay.
An old-fashioned...
Please. Help me. Help me.
This was the third victim of the original Cyclops killer.
Right?
Why does...
There is a possibility that she saw it online or on TV.
She even reproduced the circumstances of the killing. Would her imagination explain that?
Date, we have no direct evidence. For now...
Right.
Why did you make me look over there?
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
A double...
Yeah, I
It
figured.
doesn't open. We don't have... A full box... A torso in the reflection.
A torso? Not you?
Is there any meaning to this?
I can't say. But what is going on?
Locker.
Just a locker.
Alright, all the time we have left for opening.
Iba?
It's all right. More importantly,
There it goes. Frickin' Rube Goldberg machine. Fuck ass Rube Goldberg machine. Does that mean I did it? We've all had dreams like this. Nobody has had dreams like this. Like a Rube Goldberg machine in your dreams? You do? Water. Oh my god, this is so elaborate. Except for the people in OK Go. This is insane. And no one. No way. This is how all detectives should solve mysteries.
that is...
Is that our boy? Two seconds to spare. Wow. Is it the cat ear girl or is it us? I couldn't tell.
What happened?
No, she has pink hair. That was us.
We saw it too.
The 4 murdered women are without a doubt the victims of the original Cyclops serial killings.
That means...
The murders that occurred 6 years ago are these memory fragments that coalesced in this Somnium.
No. That means the person who killed them was...
Me. What a crime. Except Peter's fashion.
Didn't I tell you? The entire case is a state secret. No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
Didn't she see what we saw?
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
The gay man would not wear that. Not in public.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face. The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
Your everyday attire.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Pewter should stream. Can you imagine?
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer? You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
I guess that's true.
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago. I lost my memory 6 years ago. There has to be some kind of connection.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
In his suit.
Really?
He would install it.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
In great detail.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Did she witness the crime at age 12? And not just one, but all four?
There was a red figure in the back.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can't. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
So he's the original killer is what you're telling me.
In the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might
I'm
be the
gonna end in a
criminal.
little bit. I kind of want to finish this scene
Who
pretty
was he?
much. I don't know
I
how much
wouldn't know.
longer I've got, but...
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing, but
Yeah.
in reality, it was dropped completely. The Sinker does not always experience the somnium they expect.
That would be
Dreams are
pretty lame
pieced
mystery
together
writing.
from memories, even repressed subconscious ones. When using the sync machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see. True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories.
A
That
fashion
is
freak.
why we
Bro,
see
he
them
is
so
most
often in
likely to be
Somnia.
green. Like, he is
And
more likely
why
to be
those
green than
Somnia
me.
are so useful for criminal investigations. But this is not a guarantee. We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
That was good. That was good.
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced. This can be expressed. Dream D equals memory A. This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event. However, the same those happened in reality. In other words, fiction is built from combinations of reality.
True.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier...
Yes. I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Pewter, you said that memories happen, but what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones. If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional, but the experience is not.
True.
Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Whole cloth.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it. Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sync does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They
Yeah.
will not remember it.
Then what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news, but I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
You don't?
No,
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
Huh.
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Yeah.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
Do we think she's a liar?
Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her.
Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
The law, and you dress like that.
Decline, Date.
And you dress like that, Pewter. Come on. The law. True, she did try to blackmail Date before.
Date, could we make a stop first?
Do you think this is a good place to stop, or should I finish this little part too?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Stop now.
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
It's a good place here. Okay. Okay. We will stop here. We will save. Pretty good, pretty good. About the same exact playthrough time almost. 2 hours and 26 minutes. Any theories? I feel like my theory is I don't know what to believe. I feel like everyone is a possible killer, excuse me. I feel like it could be anybody or everybody. It's definitely 2 people for sure. That's my closest theory that I have at the moment. We're gonna do more of this next Wednesday. It was Booby Girl in cahoots with Oda's mom. Totally could have been. What if Booby Girl is Oda's mom? Thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go directly to bed, but I wanna put a pass out. He wanna know who his mom is. Yeah, anyway. Good night all. I'll see you again tomorrow morning for some more co-working, where hopefully I stop sniffling so damn much. I think my nose is red for the amount of